this is a good month. I can tell you for free that this month of September is a good month of blessing. This may be one of your best months. But let me tell you something. Seeking for blessing without living for the blessing does not work. If you want God to do something for you, because many of us want the blessing, we don't want to live to get the blessing. The blessing won't fall on you. The blessing, the good things, the good life that you want, the Bible says that you will not find it on the code of sin. I've read the Bible carefully and I've seen that there is no man who lives in sin that succeeds. So many of us who are looking for the blessing but are not looking for how to live for God will not get the blessing. Is it the reason why the month keep folding, the year keep folding, and nothing is happening in your life? Is because of unseriousness. Those little sins that you look like nothing is a reason why you are still in bondage. Is a reason why you are not making progress. Is a reason why your life is not changing. The Bible says, to whom much is given, much is expected. You don't expect God to give you life. You don't expect God to give you, the good thing that you're looking for, the blessing, the open doors. If God does that, that simply means He is not true to His word. It is time to live for God. It is time to stop seeking for blessing, for energy, for power, for spirituality, for miracle, for good things. It is time to live for God. The more you live for God, the more blessing you get. That is the truth. The more, the closer you get to God, the more opportunity you get to live, to ride with God. Sin will not lead you to God. Those little things that we keep touching our hands, keep moving to, keep trying to manage, keep trying to cover. That's what happened to David. He fell into sin and found himself in the midst of unrighteousness. But instead of confessing it, he tried to hide it because nobody saw him. But God doesn't need anybody to tell him about you before He can see you. God doesn't even need you to tell Him about you before He can see you. God sees everything. So why the hanky-panky life? Why the unserious life? Why the unstable life? Why the sin? Why the unrighteousness? Why the sex when it's not needed? Why the pornography videos? Why the masturbation getting too much in your life? Why the sexual immorality? The things, the ugly thing that God doesn't want. Why are they the things that you are craving for? Why are they the things that you just cannot do without? And yet you want good thing from God, and yet you want something from God, and yet you are the one who is looking for blessing, for promotion, for open doors. You see, this truth is just hard to build. It's just hard to maintain. But the Bible told me it is only the truth that can set you free. If you don't know the truth, there's no way you can be set free. You keep living in sin if you don't know the truth. You keep lying if you don't know the truth. You keep stealing if you don't know the truth. It is only the truth that can set you free. And God says, this month is a good month. Don't rob yourself. Don't take it from yourself. Don't try to mess things up. God has made this month. He has built this month. He has beautified it. He has made everything so that you can have it, so that you can live to grow in it. But when you live in sin today and live righteously the next day, you won't get the blessing. You cannot mix godliness and ungodliness to produce good fruit. It will not be a good fruit for you. The life God gave you has to be carefully lived, and you have to live that life spiritually. You have to live it with holiness, with decency, with honesty, and with diligence. That is the only way you can find the blessing of God. Brothers and sisters, if the Lord has blessed you through today's message, I plead with you to share this message to 5 of your friends. By doing that, we can be able to reach the millions of people who may also need this message. Be blessed.